What's good, ladies and gentlemen? This is your guy, Mr. Live. And if you're checking out this clip, I do appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like, dropping a comment, and following me, I'd appreciate that also. Or if you want to come hang out with me over on Twitch while I'm streaming these live, I'm going to be doing it for the first hour and a half or so of Undisputed. So come hang out with me. We chop it up, talk about it, discuss the topics that they're talking about. But again, if you do enjoy, hit that like, drop a comment, or follow your boy for more content like this. As always, have a little fun, man. Catch you on the next one. Peace out. What they got? What they got? What they got? Arron Rodgers, okay.
After a year of will he stay, will he go? Arron Rodgers confirms he's staying put in Green Bay. The
Right. We know that.
Also gets his favorite target back. The Packers tagged Davante Adams yesterday. So
Oof. Tagging Davante. I mean, you got to though, right? You got to tag Davante.
Rodgers win another Super Bowl before he retires.
I'm gonna say no, Skip.
All right. So will Arron Rodgers win another Super Bowl before he retires? Eesh. That is a tough question. How many years did he sign for? I mean, he can't have too many years left, right? He probably has 4 or 5 years max. Even if he does go, even if he does play a long time. Damn, will he win another Super Bowl before he retires? I'm leaning more towards no, just because the competition is so stiff. Competition is so hard. It's so hard to win a Super Bowl regardless. And when you see his team, the team always plays good, but I didn't want to write Arron Rodgers off as someone who didn't perform in like the playoffs or something like that. But and it's not that he doesn't perform, but something seems to happen, right? Something seems to happen in the playoffs, no matter what. Every single year, they were the number one seed. I think like the last 2 years or something like that, and they got bounced, man. In their first game, they didn't even go to the title game, or I think maybe the year before last, they went to the title game, but still, they lost in that. And I don't know what it is. It's just, he's a talented quarterback, absolutely talented, one of the best. Regular season, balls out, absolutely balls out. But when it comes to the playoffs, it's just like maybe he overthinks it. Maybe he tries to be a little too cautious with the ball because he doesn't want to lose the game. And he doesn't take as many chances as he should. Because he got the talent. He got, he's been there, he's done that. There shouldn't be any issue with like, his poise or, him having nerves or anything. Like, if he still has nerves and stuff like that at this point in his career, I mean, damn, like that, you have to, you're gonna have to do something about that, man. Because that's a whole nother story. But because that's normally something, that you learn to deal with, learn to deal with those nerves and suppress them. But yeah, again, something just seems to happen, man. I don't know if he just overthinks it or he just doesn't want to do bad, and he that's why he doesn't, make the certain passes or certain plays or whatnot. Whatever he's doing, it's costing his team the title games, and it's costing their opportunity to win a Super Bowl or even play in a Super Bowl. So again, get back to the question: will he win a second Super Bowl in Green Bay? I'm gonna have to say no, man. I'm gonna have to say no. I'm gonna have to say he probably won't win another Super Bowl. Not to say he can't. Not to say he can't. I wouldn't be surprised if he did. But just based off of the landscape of the league, looking at the different teams, looking at the young talented quarterbacks, the other teams that are out there, it's just hard to say that Green Bay is gonna win one automatically. Again, let's tune in. Let's see what these guys are saying here.
He barely had 200 yards. Gave me 10 points. What am I supposed to do with that? And we see a reoccurring theme year after year after year after year.
Yep.
Great regular season, then all of a sudden come postseason time. Well, damn, Aaron,
yeah, see, exactly, right?
One of those tight games that you gave
originally, I didn't have that stance on him. Originally, I was like, nah, he does okay in the playoffs. He may not, he does better in the regular season, but he does okay in the playoffs. And then after the last couple of years, it's just like, damn, Aaron, you gotta face reality, and it's just, damn, bro, you're again, whatever it is, you seem to just lose it in the playoffs. Whether it's obviously some type of mental thing, because it's not physical. You're not hurt. You're not hurt going into the playoffs every year. So again, Shannon just said no too.
certainly has to be this coming season because their window is still
Exactly. See, and that's what I mean. Like,
2 straight years.
because the team around him right now is really solid. They got you got Aaron Jones, good ass running back. Devontae, arguably the best receiver in the league. You know, Fresno State, shout out, yee. But what out their defense? Their defense was solid. You know, their defense was solid. It's a good defense. So yeah, his opportunity to win a Super Bowl is now. It's not in 2-3 years. He's getting older again, so obviously it's not going to be in 4 or 5 years, 6 years. It's going to be in, you know, the next 2 to 3 years at the most. At the most, this is your opportunity. But this is the time you got to go get it. And I just don't know if I can see him, you know, getting over that hump in the next 2 or 3 years, based off of the different teams that are there, based off of how I've seen him play over the past 2-3 years. It's very hard to say that, yeah, without a doubt, he will win a Super Bowl. Again, can he? Yes, absolutely he can. Would I be surprised if he did? No, I would not be surprised if he did. But am I going to bank on that? Hell no, I'm not going to bank on that. I'm going to, you know, take it for what it is, and we'll see how he does.
So for the longest time, I used to refer to Peyton Manning, especially through his Indy days, as the GOAT of the regular season, the greatest ever regular season quarterback, because he just couldn't live up in the postseason. Right.
Sure.
He changed that narrative. Correct.
And he's the GOAT too, just in case anybody wants to know. Peyton Manning's the GOAT, not Tom Brady, okay? When you look at the numbers when Peyton retired, he had all the records. All the records. Tom had to play in a couple of extra, 5-6 years to catch Peyton. Peyton's the GOAT, man. Hands down.
What evidence has he given you over the last 11 years to trust him in the postseason?
Exactly. Yeah, see, what has he, you know, what has he proven in the postseason in the past, since he's won his Super Bowl, that proves to me that he's going to win another one? And the answer is very little. You know, if not, he's shown me reasons why he won't win Super Bowls more than why he would, right? Why he's not? Because something happens in the postseason that causes him to just lose his focus. I don't know what it is, but again, it just something happens in the playoffs, man. He just loses it. Whether it's the competition that you know raises up and he's just not maybe as good. I don't think that's it. I think he is still good enough to win. It's just mental, man. Mental, he just get messed up and he can't get through it. You know, so again, things that he's shown me just not gonna, doesn't prove it.
With your anticipation, with your accuracy, with your ability to fit through tight windows.
Yeah, that's why he's such a good quarterback. Yeah, one of the best quarterbacks ever, man, to pass the ball. Pure passer, being able to fit it in a tight pocket, you know, throw a guy open, like you said, anticipation, all that type of stuff, man. He's one of the best to ever do it, hands down. Regular season. When it comes to postseason, again, just don't know what it is.
I doubt it. And the Lions, they compete hard, and what? You know, are they going to challenge? No,
yeah, that's true too. He's been in a pretty shitty division, man, for the past, and for his whole career, basically. I mean, Chicago, you know, they haven't been really competitive. The Lions never competitive. And then Minnesota, them too, right? Minnesota's really not. I mean, they try to be competitive, but they always fall short too. So it's just like, yeah, it'd be nice to see him go to what the hell? Yeah, that's a horrible pass. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Just completely. Look at that.
And they steal it 13-10. So Arron Rodgers has the ball twice at the end of the game.
Twice.
10-3 lead. And in
damn.
those 2 series, he completes 1 pass.
He had the ball twice at the end of the game with a 10-point lead, and the other team comes back and wins. Yeah, that's pretty. That's a pretty egregious mark on your record, bro. Like, how can you be such a great quarterback? You had the ball twice. All you need to do is go get a field goal. You know, take some time off the clock. Don't allow. I mean, the block punt. You know, that's obviously the play that changed the game. You know, when they got that block punt, but But still, you have the ball twice, man. You can't allow them to get in that position. You can't punt, right? You can't punt the ball. Why? And then the fact that you're back in like your own 20 or 15 or something like that, and that's where they block the punt. They only need to scoop it up and take the ball another 5 yards to get the TD. So you can't put your team in that position, man. You gotta move the chains. You gotta at least get yourself out of your own, your own half of the field, right? You got to get out of your own half. At least push the ball up to the 50. So if you do have to punt, you can pin them back in there and make them drive, 80, 90 yards to go score. You can't do that. That's a pretty big mark, man. Arron Rodgers, bro. I don't know.
Okay. So back to the question. Will Arron Rodgers win a Super Bowl in what I believe will be the 2 last years of his career? Right.
2 more years?
My gut is no.
I'm going to say no.
Next year, you do have a shot because you're going
Yeah, exactly. He has a shot, like I said, right? Would I be surprised? No, I wouldn't be surprised. Does he have an opportunity to do it? Yeah, of course. He's still Arron Rodgers. He still has a solid team around him. He's, they can do it, but just based off of what I've seen, I'm not expecting it.
I'll say he'll play 2 to 3 years. I don't believe he maxes it out and goes all the way to the 5-year skip, because that's going to put him at 43. He doesn't strike me as a guy that wants to play that length of time.
Not that kind of guy.
So
Yeah,
I'm gonna give him
exactly.
100% chance.
Yep, 2 to 3 years. That's what I said. That's what I said. 2 to 3 years max.
But I give it 2 years, 2% chance.
Yeah.
Of winning a Super Bowl.
You gave the man milk.
I get a milk chance.
2%. Yeah, you like that.
All right, yeah, I think that's the wrap on this one. So again, if you've seen the clip, do appreciate it, man. Drop a like, comment, or follow your boy. Come hang out with me over here on Twitch when I'm streaming these live. As always, have a little fun, man. Catch you on the next one. Peace out.